All right, all right. So tonight, what we are going to talk about, we're going to talk about the track record of the Dogpound empire. You know, I started this business back when I was 18 years old. I was very young, and I was very competitive, and still am. You know, I was an athlete, and so all I knew was how to compete. And so the first thing my dad told me when he started training me, he said, "Hey, listen, all I want you to do, if you want to learn this business, I want you to compete." And so he taught me this thing. He showed me this thing called the Leaders Bulletins. And it's kind of like the scoreboard. So it ranks you in on your level. Like if you're brand new, you're only competing amongst the brand new people, and then all the way up to senior leadership, like myself. And you compete, and it's a lot of fun. And it's not like corporate America. Corporate America is politics. Here, it's competition. Like you're playing backyard one-on-one basketball against your best friend. You know, so it's like bragging rights. And we have a lot of trophies and different things like that, big events, kind of like the Grammys or the Emmys or something like that, that it's just a lot of fun. So there's one in particular competition that's called the Cash Flow Leaders Bulletins, where it ranks everybody. It shows everybody what they make, you know, and so it's very open door policy, and I love it. And so we have what we call regional vice presidents, which is the ownership position. You probably already know that by now. The average income for an RVP is $150,000 a year, and we just opened up our 43rd location in Houston. James and Leah Watford will be the 43rd regional vice president that we've created, and it's exciting to have a track record like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go over what is our what is our lineage? What is our history? And what I did is I highlighted the people. Oops, did not work. There we go. I highlighted the people that are either in our organization or the people that I helped train their leaders, you know, so I had a lot of influence in their leadership and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go pretty quickly. So if you look at Arkansas, this is cash flow. If you notice, you look at the top left-hand corner, it says cash flow for RVP and above, April 2024. So this is very recent, right? So we have RVPs down there in Arkansas, Mark and Darzetta Goodlow, great people. Made $7,800. Normally they make about $12,000 a month, kind of a down month, whatever. And then we have a couple other RVPs in Arkansas. We go to Louisiana, which our organization is really starting to boom down there. We have Dawn and Bree McNeil. They made $43,000 last month. Okay, they made $43,000. They're phenomenal leaders. He used to be a football coach. Just a great partnership down there. Then we have Derek and Shakura Simpson, who actually, ironically, just moved to Arizona from Louisiana. They made $33,000 last month. Then Rebecca Hardy, another RVP in our organization, made $27,000 last month. These are just for the month of April 2024. Then you look at RVPs in Missouri, which we have a couple regional vice presidents out there. Jody and Dan. Jody used to be a hairstylist, now made $18,000 last month, owning her own business. Janine Anderson used to be a school teacher, now made $7,800 last month, amongst a lot of people. One of our coaches is Shane Rudman. He made $115,000 last month. Okay, so why not learn from him? And he has several other codes, so he probably made just over $200,000 last month if you include his other codes. Then we look at part-time income. So these are all part-time incomes. I want to make that really clear. Arlie made $2,600 just part-time last month. Charisma, I can't even pronounce the name. They made $2,600. Look at this: $2,600, $2,400, $1,600, $1,500. It goes all the way down. You can see all these part-time income and the influence that our organization had on all these different people. And that's at the very lowest level, district leader. Then you look at division leaders for Arizona. Again, part-time position. Part-time, make $5,400. Andrea and David. $5,000 for Ashley. $4,200 for Angie and Angel. Great people out there in Arizona. And then $3,500 Ricky Lopez. And you can see it, $2,100, $1,900, $1,700, $1,100. Like, what would an extra $1,100 do for you, to help augment your income? Look at this couple, Edward and Morgan Beasley right here. They made $1,100. But the thing is that was their very first month licensed. Just part-time. They were licensed for half the month and they made $1,100. Not bad. Okay. Now we have regional leaders. Okay. Still a part-time position. Okay. This couple made $9,400 part-time, going regional vice president. So you can see all these incomes: $8,100, $4,500, $4,100, $3,500. James and Leah Watford, they had their worst month of the year, ironically, the month that I do this video, but they normally make between $4,000 to $5,000 a month part-time. He's a professional chef. He actually cooks for Simone Biles, who is the Olympic gymnast. Has a lot of celebrity clients and all this kind of stuff. So great guy. He and his wife are amazing people, so they make great money part-time. And then because I've created an organization that has a lot of influence on other leaders, and then our own organization, people in our own organization make a lot of money, that means that I'm going to make a lot of money, right? Okay. And so some of the RVPs in our organization, Ryan and Tessa Danto made $10,000 last month. Drusilla Acosta made $11,000 last month. Julio and Ceci, great couple, started when they were 19 and 18 years old. In fact, Ceci got her life insurance license before she got her driver's license, which is kind of funny, right? But they made $15,000 last month. Charlie and Ramona made $19,000 last month. He used to be in construction and she used to be a banker at Chase. And then in my myself personally, I own 2 code numbers. So on my smaller code, I made $26,000 last month. And then on the original code, I made just over $50,000. So if you add that together, $76,000 in the month of April. Now, I'm not even the highest paid. As you can see, Myrna and Juan Guerrero, which they officed in my office for 5 years, great leaders. They made $124,000 last month. Phenomenal. The Santanas made $80,000. A lot of people doing phenomenal things with varied backgrounds. So I encourage you, if you're competitive, which I assume you are, if you're a part of our team and all that kind of stuff, usually people are pretty competitive, right? But I say, get in the mix, start competing, start fighting for your family's future, and so we expect to see greatness out of you. God bless you all. Have a great day.